Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with him.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole
you
nother
think so?
subject. I think
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Welcome to Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. Here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you are listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Pandora, SoundCloud, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store's open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy.
What's up?
How we living?
Everything is good.
I like it. I like it. Question of the day. How much of a planner should a guy be? How much should he plan for, and not plan for his monetary, but what should he plan for? How should he plan while dating on a first date versus 6 months into the relationship and a year into the relationship? How should the planning progress? Let me explain.
Go ahead.
Do you see of course, at the beginning of the relationship, plan, maybe a little bit planning, maybe not, halfway, then now you're 6 months in, what are you planning? What should he be planning?
Yeah.
Year in, 2 years in, what should he be expected to plan?
So early on, we always talk about when guys take control in the beginning, make plans. I don't think any girl really does not like that.
No,
they do like that. They enjoy it, whether they're hard working themselves and they are a boss themselves and they don't want to have to make plans on that.
Yep.
I think even if the guy doesn't make maybe the greatest plan, he at least takes the initiative and he gets points for that. Now, later on, as you go on, you'll probably find more about your partner, what does she like to do? Maybe she's better at that than you of planning that. And maybe you're better at something else. So maybe you guys kind of fall into it and realize it's more natural for me to take care of some stuff and for her to take care of things.
100%. I like that.
And as you get further and further in relationships, it's probably just bread and butter, like breathing. It should be.
But I feel like some people don't plan. I feel like some people, and I guess I could say people, and I mean men. Men don't go out the box, get out of the box, think outside the box, be spontaneous. I feel like
you think spontaneous is
okay. Remember, I'll give you an instance. Our boy, he was going. Remember, it was Christmas time.
Okay.
He was taking his wife. Never been out the country, and he was like, "I need a surprise her." Yeah. And me and you hopped on the computer. He gave us his card. He was like, "Dog," he was like, "This is the limit. Do y'all thing." And we booked that round trip. I think it was $3,000. I think it wasn't that. I think
it was a good price, and he was very surprised by how low it cost. Left the kids at home,
and he didn't tell her anything. He told her to dress warm, have a pea coat.
Didn't tell her till the check-in, right?
No. He got
boarding pass.
Yeah, to the boarding pass. And she was like, "Ma'am, do you know where you're going?" She was like, "He would not tell you. I have no idea." And what do you call those people? The check-in people at the counter, at the ticket counter.
Yeah.
She was like, "Ma'am, you're going to Paris," and she started crying.
Oh man.
What? I mean, you already know.
That should happen more, I think.
It should, but we as men sometimes we get.
He got the approval from her pops and everything.
Oh yeah, got the handshake. Got the hand. Hey, you know that trip by him.
Yeah, you can get your other friends' couples mad.
Upset. Yeah. I mean, it's not a.
But do you think being spontaneous can be planned though? Be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this. But you could plan that.
You
It doesn't mean
you could tell her, hey, we're going somewhere for 3 days.
yeah.
Pack this.
And you know, girls don't like when they don't know what to wear and dress.
Yeah,
or whatever,
but if
you
you're
can at
telling
least-
her what the weather is going to be like, she knows what to pack.
yep,
All right, let's
they
go.
should do that more often.
Huh?
I think guys should do that more often.
Man, dog, for real, for real. All right, here we go. Let's call E.
Hello.
Hey, E, how we living?
What's up?
Not much. How are we doing?
Always good.
I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to E.
E, what's going on?
Hi, Coy. Every time.
I mean,
Such a hater.
Every
you. I
time.
mean, you could say what's up, Coy. You could say that too. You know,
Nah, I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like it, Coy.
I'm not feeling that though.
Oh my gosh.
He wants you to say, "What's up, dog?"
Anyways, all right. E, question of the day. I feel like, and me and you were talking about it a little bit. A guy planning stuff for him and a girl he's dating. First date, 6 months dating, a year dating. How should the planning change? And should it change? Like, where should he be stepping up the planning? I feel like.
So
Go ahead.
I told you earlier, unpopular opinion,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think that a guy should go super hard on the first date.
Uh-huh.
I think there's a lot of
Uh-huh. Go ahead. Sorry.
I think there's a lot of pressure put on men, like for the first date, when it's a two-way street, right? Like you guys don't know if you're interested or really want to pursue something, just like we don't know if we're interested or really want to pursue something. So for like a true first date, I don't think that there should be a ton of time put into it. If you've been talking to someone for a while and you know that you guys vibe really well and you already have like somewhat of a relationship, that's a like, misused word, but when you know that there's a connection there, then maybe put something into it. But still, I think that the first date is very preliminary and you're filling stuff out. And I don't think that you should go too far.
Okay.
After the first date,
Let's move into 6 months. Tell me 6 months.
Okay, well, hold on. Time out. Listen, I'm going to ride for you guys and say that girls expect way too much on the first date, but you can't be talking about 6 months. You got to come correct before 6 months.
Okay. Wait. Okay. At what point do we come correct then? My bad.
Here's like my general rule of thumb. I don't think that women should feel entitled to anything. I feel like you have
Coy, relax. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think you have two adults and they are trying to figure out if they're interested in each other, right? So I don't think a man has any more responsibility or burden to do anything at the very beginning than a woman does. Of course, you're going to be a gentleman, open the door, like we're not going to McDonald's, but it doesn't have to be some like crazy over the top first date with all of this like extra thought of, what is she like and yada yada. Once you know that you want to pursue something with her, then you need to put into it what you want to get out of it. I think at that point you put effort in. At that point, thought in. At that point, you plan things. You know what I mean? But you plan things because you're genuinely invested. Because like women say they want all of this shit out the gate, and someone will come. Like I know a lot of very successful, wealthy men.
Yeah.
They can come roll up in, a $500,000 car and take you on a jet to dinner. But then you're never going to hear from them again if they're not interested, or if like they're just, getting whatever it is that they want.
100%.
So I don't know why you would want somebody to like go above and beyond and go over the top if they don't know that they're really interested in you, because then you're getting introduced to a vibe that you're not going to get anyways.
That will not be maintained.
Exactly, 100%.
All right. Okay. Oh, that is very true. That is very true, and I'm gonna agree with you on that. Now let me help my seasoned guys that have been together with their girl for 6 months. What should they be planning?
I think that it should be nothing has to be excessive and over the top. For me, it's like it's thought and it's just the actual time spent, right? So if your girl mentions that, like, oh, there's, this place I want to try, whether it's like food or I don't know. I actually just had a girlfriend tell me 2 weeks ago that her and her boyfriend, when they had their first date, he got like a cheap bottle of wine and he took her to sit by this, right? He took her to sit by this really cute park by a lake, and they sat there talking for like 6 hours on their first date. And she has told him at least 7 times over the last 6 months that she wants to go back to, like, she just wants to do that again because it was so nice.
Damn.
And he has not done it. Not for her birthday, not for their anniversary.
Damn.
Like, he just is not picking it up. So it's the little things. Like, listen to your partner. And that you should be planning. It should be consistent effort. And it should be things that, let them know that you pay attention.
Yeah.
That's an easy out for him.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah. I mean, you guys really, sometimes it's that simple. Like, it's not, I mean, I don't know, at least for me and a lot of, the women I'm close to, like, people just want to know that you listen to them. Because when you're 6 months into a relationship, most people have gotten comfortable and most people fall off. That's what happens in relationships. Like, I don't think that women are the same way. You start doing your makeup less. Shit may fall off in the bedroom and like not be as consistent. And both people lose, people have a hard time maintaining that consistency.
Why?
And that
why
really
do you
is
think?
I just think people get comfortable and look, anything that you do consistently takes effort. Even going to the gym. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
I'm here. I'm with you.
And so it's like anything else that you do. Like, there's nothing that as humans we do for longer than 3 months that we don't put effort in consistently doing. And like anything else, it just takes effort. Like relationships take effort. But if you don't put in the right kind of effort, then you're going to be wasting a lot of effort, like arguing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Like, damn. Like, yeah. No, 100%.
Men and women are actually pretty simple creatures. They just make shit really complicated.
Okay. Facts. All right. I ain't even mad at that. All right. I appreciate you to the moon and back.
Always, guys.
I actually probably got something I'm going to send you that you might like. I know
yeah?
you
Look at that, Coy. Look at that, Coy. I'm still on the main.
Here we go. We know you are just. We know that you have a particular taste. So
I know if Coy was in charge of me, I might be getting.
Oh God! Oh my gosh! All right, E. You enjoy the rest of your day. I'll text you later.
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Damn. You think she right?
If
You think
we
that
would just pay attention?
that 6 month mark we kind of fall off?
It depends on how the sparks are in the first 6 months.
I mean, the sparks genuinely die. Inevitably die.
Let's just say
sparks
they
die.
aren't as bright as they were.
Okay,
I don't want to say die
okay.
because that's
Yeah,
like fucked up.
Yeah, they inevitably dim.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we missing to keep it going, though? Maybe that's another question I should ask.
Spontaneous stuff.
Like,
maybe failure to listen, like she said. Like
on both sides of the coin.
Yeah, like if he listened, he would have just brought her to the lake, and she would have been super happy. How much does that buy him again after? I don't know.
All right. Let's move along.
Well, who do you think is more unaware when the sparks aren't the same, the guy or the girl?
Who's more unaware? The guy.
The guy.
Yeah. They laid down.
That's you automatically think that because like
100%.
you could visualize it like a guy's
yeah,
just on the
100%.
TV watching sports or playing
100%.
video games and he's not paying attention to it.
On what they call the sticks, buddy.
On the sticks watching sports.
Nah, you see it all the time. That little Instagram thing or TikTok thing where the girl drops the robe in front of her guy,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Is that what it takes? You know.
I don't know. Let's call Ash. That's crazy, but it is what it is.
Hello.
Ash, how we living?
How are you?
Good. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up.
Hello. Long time.
Hi, Coy.
Hi, Coy. God damn,
Hey,
Coy.
Coy. Not even like the hey. It's just hey, Coy. I'm still waiting for my excited like hey.
I just said long time no here. I missed you.
Oh, miss you too.
That's the strongest.
He's mended a little bit.
Yeah, that's the strongest hey you gonna get from this man.
I know.
All right, question for you, and this is a good question for you. Planning. How should a guy plan for, what should he be planning, like planning as in dates, trips, yada, 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 on how should it differ from first date to 6 months in? So explain to me first date, explain to me what he should. Go ahead.
I mean, I think you should be putting effort from the beginning to end. I mean, everything's not going to always be 100% perfect or like always thought out and planned, but I feel like you always want to like date the person you're with, whether you're married, whether you're 6 months in, however long you're in. Like if you're going to plan something, like even if it's just like something chill, but don't just like, like what do I'm doing? You both can't decide. It's just like, okay, well, we'll just do nothing. We'll just sit here and chill. Like, I don't know. I'm very indecisive. I'm fine with chilling, but like I want to go out. So my man knows just to kind of like, even if it's just like going to the island where you like do the golfing or like going to do like rock climbing or do something small. Like it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, but just like going and doing an activity or just planning something or trying something new. But like, I feel like if you're going to do it in the beginning, you need to continue to like try. And that's on both sides.
I like it.
I don't know if that makes sense, but like, if I plan date nights, like I'm not gonna just give them it all in the beginning. I'm like, we're a year in. Like I don't need to put as much effort in.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna lose attention and you're gonna lose like the oomph. That's with everything.
Yeah, no, true. At 6 months, where do you see it? 6 months, what should he be doing?
6 months what?
6 months in, what should he be planning?
I don't know. If we're planning a trip. Doesn't have to be anywhere crazy. Doesn't have to be like out of the
if he
country
plans
or
a trip,
anything.
if he plans a trip, you expect everything he plans. Like he finds the right tickets, he books a hotel.
I mean, it doesn't have to be all of that because I know a lot of guys that they're not good with that, and they be getting like you have a flight that's a day and a half layover and crazy shit like that. I'm not trying to have all that, but you come with an idea and like let's plan this.
Yeah.
I will gladly help like get that
Okay,
like
she has
the
no
best
problem
price,
assisting.
and I'm good at doing that.
Okay.
But like, it's the thought and like let's like come and collaborate. Or like, hey, let's just go do this, and then like, hey, figure it out. Like, no. But like, if you come, even if it's like planning something like that, like come to with it, like what's some ideas that you want to do, and then let's book it and figure it out together. Like I'm fine with that, but don't be like, hey, let's go on a trip. Just figure it out. Like, okay, that's cute. That's nice. But, like, where the fuck we gonna go? What do you want to do?
Let's decide this together.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, I like that.
But I'm good with my travel plans, so I don't really trust the hands of non-experienced travelers. I won't just say men.
Have you ever dated a guy who was just too much? Like, I did this. We're gonna wake up at this time, do this, and by the time we're done with this, we're doing this, and it's just too much.
I mean, they tried, and I was like, no.
We got to go with the flow.
Like, and I'm pretty structured, but I'm also like, we're on a trip. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But if we have to be somewhere and that we've already paid like a certain amount of money, and we're just being lazy somewhere, like, no, like, needs the chest. But I'm not like, you start stressing me out. Like, I already stressed myself out enough. I don't need you to do that.
Yeah, I don't need you to.
We got
My
20
job
minutes
to
to
stress
eat
you
if
out.
we can make the kayaking trip. So we got
Oh,
to keep
hell
this
no.
down. Let's
no.
go. Let's go. Here you go. Grab
See,
a
that's why you
napkin.
got to have a good planner. Because then you space that, you time a lot for that.
No, I'm with that. I'm with that.
I'm not trying to have you stress me out. Like, this is a vacation.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now let me ask you this: couples that are a year in, 2 years in, like, how should he be keeping? What should he be planning or doing to keep him the spontaneity up?
And you've got to just do little surprises. Just, like, even just something, like, it's old school. Like, even if, like, a guy's just, like, here's something, like, wear this, or, like, just, like, I'm taking you out somewhere, like, this is what, like, the vibe is going to be. Just be ready by this time. And
do y'all like when
surprise.
we tell you guys this? Hey, this is the vibe. You're gonna need to wear this tonight. Be ready by 7.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're controlling, like, you're doing a little surprise. I mean, like, but if you have, like, some controlling tendencies or have, like, a weirdness, then somebody might have an issue. But I mean, like, if you guys are in a happy relationship and you're like, and you like surprises, obviously you're wanting that little whatever. It's kind of like, oh, okay, you tell me what to do. If I'm gonna let you tell me what to do in bed, I'll let you tell me what to do in a surprise.
What about guys who maybe they got advice from their friends, like, do something spontaneous, but it's just never been in their character, and they feel like, if I do this all of a sudden, she'll think something's wrong, or you know what I mean? Like, what would you tell him to do?
Then, like, if it's like that, like, even if you're wanting to, it's like, babe, like, I know it's kind of like out of my character, but I kind of want to, like, do something to surprise you. So
okay.
just roll with me and trust me, and, like, and then you tell her whatever it is, like the vibe or whatever you want to do, or meet up somewhere, like. But there's, like, at least vocalize, hey, like, I know it's not something I used to do, but I'm, like, you know, I want to, like, do a little surprise.
That's good.
So it's not like, hey, like, what the fuck is he up to?
Like a disclaimer, like a disclaimer in the beginning.
Yeah, because, like, if I'm already with you, enough murder shows that I watch, I'm kill me or something. Like,
find out.
Why are you trying to just tell me to go somewhere and you're not like that?
Damn,
guys, do that. Do that, guys.
I mean, it's just, you know.
Trust no one.
Damn, trust no one. Got it. Got it.
I have trust issues, okay?
I feel like everybody got trust issues right now.
Do you think it's harder for someone who's been in a relationship to try that, or somebody who kind of early but they don't want to take a chance?
Yeah, remember when we didn't have cell phones? Like remember when there wasn't a dating app or social media? Like remember you had the flip phone. You had the joint.
Imagine just being our age now in that time.
Yeah. Our age,
like,
you
we
had
were just running around.
Like literally, you were meeting anybody and you were just believing who they said they were.
Yeah, people that would go to raves back in the day, like, hey, take this, and they just take it, and now you're kind of like, ooh, what is that?
You used to have to talk on the phone and make sure your brother and sister or mom wasn't listening on the other end too.
Because all you had was the phone.
You hear that click.
No such thing as sexting back
My
then.
dad listened all the time. I hear him clicking. I was like, Father.
Who you talking to? Whoops. Gotta go.
That's why no boy called the house.
Damn. Your father home? Yeah, nah,
you just hear.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, if he took my phone from me, I would turn it off. Like, he's like, you're not getting in there. Get off.
Who are you talking to on the sidekick? I need to see the AOL messenger.
All right,
yeah, AOL messenger.
We appreciate you. We're gonna let you go, but let's.
I already know the spiel. You just let me know.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm actually no. We already have something that we said we're gonna do. Yeah. All right.
Do we?
Yes,
sure?
we do. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I am.
Okay. All right.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Damn. See, but she said even if you're not used to doing something like that, you don't want to throw her off. Say, hey, look.
Yeah.
I want to do something nice for you. You know, roll with me with it. Wear this. It's gonna be super nice. Like, but here's the thing, guys. When you do that, don't fuck it up.
Yeah. But I mean, if he's got to put out the disclaimer, it's his first time doing something like that. So maybe he's not a great planner, but ask some of your guy friends that are good at that. I'll give you advice.
Thank you. But I feel like that too. Know the person you're asking, because
as far as what they like to do.
No, if you're asking one of your guy friends, he may be doing something that she has no business or wanting to do.
You guys should go skydiving. She'll love it.
Yeah. No. All right, let's get one more call. Let's call my sister.
You guys should go to the haunted house. She'll love that.
Oh my God, you're killing me, Smalls.
Hey,
Hey, how we living?
good. How are you?
Good. I'm chilling here with Coy. Coy, say what's up.
Nina, what's up?
Hi. How are you?
Okay.
Great,
Lot
great,
better.
great.
Lot better. Lot better. See, we've been working.
I see
on
you
it.
controlling her, huh?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
damn, Coy, really? That's what we said? I'm controlling. Jesus.
That's what we doing.
Damn. Coy's my sister. Anyways, Nina, quick question for you. We want to know how much should a guy be planning from, like, the difference from first date to dating 6 months to dating 1 year? Like, where should we be at our planning stage, as in planning on dates, trips? Like, where should we be at? So tell me, we're going on first date. How much should I be planning?
I feel like on the first date, I would say the planning. Oh God, that's a little difficult. Well, no, it's not. I mean, first date.
Yeah.
Like after the meet, then you're like, okay, round two, first date, like that.
Yeah.
I would say definitely since the first meet and greet went well.
Yeah.
Definitely have to do some planning, something cute. Let's just say, California summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like the perfect, a great little date would be someplace by the beach. So definitely get ready to make reservations, which is easy. You go on Open Table and you make reservations and you let her know what time that, she needs to be ready for you to pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but also be ready to spend at least $200.
God, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dang.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
It's definitely, especially now with inflation. I feel like a little trip to McDonald's is like $70 these days.
Oh, damn. Pull up to McDonald's. Hey, Coy like Carl's. Coy like the Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. Oh my gosh. I might have to sit down
Carl,
restaurant.
I mean, even
Honestly,
if you go to,
two people, two combos, it's like $30 already.
At Carl's
Right.
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well sit down.
yes,
And eat something
it's
you actually
not
like.
cheap.
And eat something you
Right.
actually like.
Yeah, so I would say that's for the first date. I mean, everything's going well, 6 months. So, 6 months kind of have to do a little wow-wee. So
Okay.
wow-wees are always, I mean, I think dates are always fun and romantic,
Yeah.
but wow-wee just makes it to where you are, again, dressing up. I love to dress up, so never opposed. And I love the beach. But it could go either way, right? You guys have done the beach. It was cute, but now
When do we do the fly out? When do we do the fly out? Where are we at on the fly out?
I feel like the fly out doesn't come until 9 months.
Yeah, 9 months for a vacation? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, together. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, because
Yeah.
I can't go 9 months. My bad. I can't go 9 months without that.
Nine
No,
months.
I'm saying together.
Oh, yeah.
9 months.
My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. The fly out is definitely, I think a good fly out is 9 months because you already gauge, you kind of know, I mean, you have slept over each other's houses and for not just a night, for multiple nights. So that you're like, okay, if you can do that on a consistent basis, because I feel like if you meet the 6 month mark, 9 months, yes, let's go on a cute little trip. And I would say the fly out might be like to Vegas.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Because by then you've already known where she's been and where you've already
100%.
been.
Yeah. Not even the fly out. I mean, like wine country, just like an overnight stay somewhere. It don't even have to be 2 nights.
Okay, Oh, that's cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely wine country, Temecula, Santa Barbara.
So you
yes.
guys would
like
test that out on your first trip first. It's just a 1 or 2 nighter.
Within I would do
close
6 months.
range?
I would do 6 months, less than 200 miles, like a one nighter.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I mean, in 6 months,
I don't think the miles matter. I think the length matters.
I think the miles do matter because I want to know if I could Uber from wherever I'm at, just in case.
No, you wouldn't do that at 6 months. You're going to want to know if you can Uber from wherever you're at 90 days. Like, let's not push it out to 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And and I'm thinking,
yeah, I'm cool with a night away at 6 months. No, earlier than that.
Yeah.
I could do a night away at 90 days. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, you need to do a 90-day little mark.
Yeah.
We did. I mean, we still do like little month things. It's just cute. I mean, we don't go all out like that. That's for like the more of the years going by.
Yeah, 100%.
And then, yeah, I mean, but it also depends on how you guys feel towards one another. So you can put a time limit on there, but it doesn't really matter because if you guys are truly aligned, sometimes it just goes faster to where especially I do feel like when you're older and I'm saying, let's say mid 30s to mid 40s, we are moving a lot faster because no one has time to sit there and waste. I'm not saying, we're jet setting to the Maldives, but I'm just saying that we're like, okay, this is what I want. Like, let's do this. And it's either going to be fun or you're going to know within a short amount of time. And I feel like, within 90 days, that's why it's called a probationary period, even at work. Within 90 days, if you're like, okay, you know what, we've been doing X, Y, and Z. He or she hasn't, gotten on my nerves. It seems like it's going good. Okay. And then you continuously progress to where you can be 6 months in and be like, okay, like let's go on a trip. Maybe a little.
Hey.
Huh?
After probation, you can get dental and health.
Coy said, let's give her. Damn, Coy, you putting on her, you giving her some bennies? Coy, damn.
Bennies?
Coy, let me ask you this, Coy. Do you agree with my sister where age does play a factor in time and speeding up? Because
when you're older, you don't have time to waste, and you've already dealt with bullshit.
Yeah.
You don't have time to waste each other, especially if you want to have a family together and all that stuff too. It's there's no games being played once you're in your mid 30s, mid 40s.
Yeah,
you would. Let me tell you, you would hope so, because unfortunately, I do have still single friends that they do have it together. Yeah. And there's still people who are playing these games, and I'm sorry, but I do feel like it seems to be like older, like men. And I really think it's because you guys
I feel like
don't have a clock.
I feel like I got one more relationship in me before I marry somebody for 60 bands. I got one left. Yeah, I got one left in the tank. Other than that, Lupe might get this last day for 60.
Mail order.
Okay, like that.
I definitely get it, but I'm just saying because the wild stories I've heard, I'm just like, girl, bye. You need And one thing that I think I've just learned from my friends is that, and I would just say to anybody, is if they state that they're separated, I honestly think no. You need to be fully divorced. I need to see those papers. And better yet, I'm going to Google and make sure that I see the document being posted on the website.
I knew she was going to
say
that.
You know my sister likes
that's the old man game right there.
It's just like that paperwork.
Because he could always revert back to, we're trying to work things out.
Exactly. And they wasted your time. You end up finding out like you were like the other person when they it's honestly ridiculous. Both parties do it. So I just say like, I need all the documentation. And the problem is that you can edit out anything. You can create any document. So now I'm going to have to go. This is why people do need to do their research, because documents can also always be fraudulent.
Damn,
so I'm gonna look. I'll pay the $10, or better yet, you always have a homegirl who can do it.
Yeah. And it sucks too because by then she's already invested him and feels him and wants to believe him. You know,
right?
Wants it work.
And and I just say no. As much as like, oh well, we're currently separated. Ooh, there you go.
You gotta nip it in the bud.
You know what? When you get a divorce, hit me up. Other than that, and I don't care if they've been currently separated 1 to 2 years. I need it to be done, finalized.
I need that paperwork.
Yeah.
You got your papers?
Stamped.
You got your papers? You got your papers?
Yeah.
Damn. Where are we at? You over here asking for papers. Where are we at?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's important. Like I feel like that's the biggest thing, because unfortunately, I don't know what planet people are on these days, but they think that it's okay to be deceitful, and it's not. You're playing with it's not okay to play with someone's emotion,
right, or
their mental. Yeah, no, because that's how people. Now you want to know why there's a snap. This is how you snap. Like, you're gonna sit there and play games. You know what? What do I gotta lose? So yeah, I just but I say don't waste time, but it's also like that's why there's people who are like, oh my gosh, you always see them dating. That's because they haven't found the right person, or I feel people need to take everyone's word as soon as they say, oh well, I'm really not looking for it. Okay, bye. Yeah, no. If you're not looking, I know what I'm looking for, and if we're not on the same page, there's no further discussion. And I'm not going to sit there and wait. Time waits for no one, and time is money. And you're not going to sit there and waste my time. Once people realize that, I think the world will be a better place.
Yeah,
I like that.
There's a lot of time wasters out there.
Too much.
I like it. All right, we're going to let you go. I appreciate you as always.
Same here. You guys have fun.
Am I seeing you this weekend?
You're seeing me on Friday. Yes, you are.
All right, it works out. All right.
Okay. Bye.
See ya.
I agree with that. I'm not even going to lie to you. And I agree with her saying as the older you get, the less time you need, because half the time, half y'all ain't playing around because y'all already been through some shit, and you're like, hey, check this out. This is what it is.
Some shit, just life experience. Time. And also the having kids thing too. Yeah. It's biological.
Yeah, 100%. Clock ticking. You got a shot clock now. First, for someone, thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Mendo No podcast app, I cannot thank y'all enough. We are also currently on Pandora, Amazon Music, and SoundCloud, so check us out. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at MendoNo, Twitter at MendoNo1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MendoNo.com, or hop on the MendoNo.com website and shoot me a message. Coin my guy. We are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
subject. You think so?
I think